The Director General of the National Council on Climate Change (NCC), Salisu Dairo, has reiterated Nigeria's commitment to achieve its net zero pathway by 2060. Speaking as public presentation of the document on the nation's long-term low-emission development strategy in Abuja, the director said the strategy identifies actionable programs and policies that aim to accelerate the uptake of measures and technologies in and around a climate-resilient development pathway while working towards long-term quantifiable GHG emission reduction across Nigeria's priority sectors. He said in November 2021, Nigeria passed the Climate Change Act that seeks to achieve low greenhouse gas emission, green and sustainable growth by providing the framework to set a target to reach net zero between 2050 and 2070 in a bid to balance its socioeconomics and with climate change initiatives.
You see, the process in which this document was produced was the same manner that we are bringing it to the people to socialize with. Particularly, series of bottom-up approaches that were imbibed in doing this assignment, harvesting inputs from the grassroots, from the communities, from the level of ministries, departments, and agencies, with input from the private sector and also non-governmental organizations. These were harvested and then put together in the format that the UNFCCC has given.
Also speaking, the Acting Director Environment and Natural Resources of ECOWAS Commission, Bernard Ofi, said out of 15 ECOWAS member states, only 3 countries, namely Nigeria, Benin and Gambia, have submitted a document on the strategy for the actualization of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate to fulfill the obligation under the Paris Agreement.
Fulfill its obligation under the Paris Agreement. This achievement is in line with the declaration of the ECOWAS Head of State and Government adopted on climate change in December 2021, which also called on member states to develop their long-term low-carbon emission development strategy. The ECOWAS Commission is delighted to support the socialization of the Federal Republic of Nigeria's long-term low-emission development strategy.
While the Principal Climate Change Officer at the African Development Bank, AFDB, Esambe Gerard, reaffirmed the bank's commitment to support Nigeria to meet its climate-related goals.
And we believe that other countries will follow Nigeria in terms of developing the strategy, and we believe that through the work of the African Development Bank in Nigeria, we'll be able to support Nigeria in implementing this strategy. At this light, I would like to say that at the African Development Bank, as a development bank and as a financial institution, all projects that we implement in Nigeria are screened for climate change, and also through that we help the government to implement its NDC and also to mobilize additional climate change resources. So